Oh, it sounds a bit echoey in here. I've got the hall door open. Hello and welcome. Welcome to an episode of Stitches and Jacks. I'm back already. Oh my word. Yes, just a small introduction. My name is Karen. I'm the face behind Stitches and Jacks. And I'm turning into a bit of a craftaholic. I mainly knit and crochet and quilt. I do like to do a bit of sewing, but like many crafters, there's never enough time to do whatever we want. So I'm sitting here, all cosy, just having, well, a chai latte in my new mug. So just before I get into that, I want to do a little bit of housekeeping. Yes, I'm Karen. I live in the northwest of England. I live with my husband. We have 3 children, the lovely partners, and 6 grandchildren. And we have 4 Jack Russells. So Bronte, hopefully that piece of footage that I just took, I can put that in, and she's all snuggled in a basket. She loves being snuggled. So she's my Jack Russell. All the boys are still mine as well, but she's like my favourite, my girl, my princess. So I'd just like to say thank you very much for all your lovely comments on my previous episode that I put up on previous podcast. And I just want to say that I haven't answered the questions because I'm waiting for people to leave me a special comment. I was speaking about a yarn festival in the northwest of England. Yes, you heard right. There is a brand new yarn festival, and it is coming to the northwest, and it is being held in Blackpool. So this is the flyer. All the details will be linked below, and they're on my previous episode. So there was a little incentive, shall we say. So you'll have to go back to episode, I don't know why I'm pointing over there. So it's not over there. It's on the web. But it's, it's on episode 83. If you go back and have a look on that. If you haven't watched it, go back and have a look. And there's some information there which I hope that you would absolutely love to take part in. So that's that. So let's get back to my chai latte. Oh my word. So I've created something a little bit different for you. So I just wanted to just give a brief introduction. Hopefully it's going to be very short, the footage that I've got, and it's just to give you an idea of a flavour. I think I'm like many crafters. There's lots of things I would like to do, and I just don't get round to them, or don't have the time. I can't fit it in. So I'm wondering if I just break everything down that I want to make less, but I want to make more of what I enjoy. And as a podcaster, there is the pressure to always have a finished object or something new or sparkly or whatever. And I think that you sometimes lose your natural creative flow, the direction you're going to go in. And it just so happens that for Christmas, my husband bought me a lot of themed projects. He had asked me, and I'd gave him some suggestions, and they're crafty projects, so I will share with you. So I ordered this. This year it's 250 years since Jane Austen was born, and it's going to be huge in the UK, and I'm sure there'll be some stuff around the world. And if there is, and if you're is it a Jane Austenite, let me know. Leave me a comment below. So I started by ordering a mug. I love these mugs, and these are based on the Penguin books. So I purchased this off of Etsy. So a sort of small business, tick, which I enjoy. And for my birthday, which was on the 9th of January, the same as the Princess of Wales and the same as Alex's from my Yarny Corner, but it was my birthday first. My darling daughter, my eldest daughter, she found this coaster. And you know when you open something and you're so excited when you see it and nobody else in the room like gets you? This was one of these moments. Oh my word. And I just keep looking at it and it's beautiful. And I was like, oh, it's too nice to use. It's too nice to use. And I have a lot of things that are too nice to use and I end up not using them. So yes, I should use it. So yes. So she bought me this. So my Pride and Prejudice Jane Austen mug is on my coaster. I don't think Charlotte was invented then. I don't know. And you will see in the footage that is to come that I am reading Jane Austen. For years and years, I never reread a book, and then I started sort of dipping back into the classics and reading them. So this is my book where I will annotate this version, and this is by Oxford University Press. So you could get this quite cheaply. And yeah, I think the text is quite, quite large. I find Dickens, I have to get used to how small the print is. But my daughter bought me this. Beautiful, beautiful cloth bound edition. And I have enjoyed over this last year, might even be the year before, watching Miranda Mills and showing beautiful book covers. Because to me, reading is not just about, reading the written word. It's about physically holding the book, like sitting there all curled up and just embracing that feeling. It's also about the smell of the book as well. I love a new book and I love a hardback book. So yeah, this ticks a lot of boxes for me. Plus, I just love a book that has a ribbon in. I think there is something quite decadent. Now, this is a book that I wouldn't like throw in my handbag if I was going out or anything. I would actually take a copy like that, and that can withstand a bit of bashing about. So I'm just up to the part. It comes in 3 parts, volume 1, 2 and 3. And I'm just up to the part where, if you don't know the story, it's set in Georgian England. I thought you know who was going to make an announcement. It's set in Georgian England, which wasn't a very long period of time, but the family, the Bennets, are sort of gentry, but lower gentry. And the father he has his estate, but because he hasn't got a son, it will be passed on to the next male heir, which so happens to be a cousin. And he is going to be the rector in their community. So he comes and proposes to the second daughter. He had his eyes on the first, on Jane, but she's already been lined up with somebody, so that was a much bigger catch. So the mother has to marry all her daughters off to make sure that they're secure, and then if her husband dies before her, she can go and live with one of her daughters, and that was how society was in those days. So yes, I really rate Jane Austen as an author, and I think that's why she's so popular, 250 years later, because it's still relevant in times of today in the sense of women's roles and how women's role is perceived. So I ordered myself a bookmark, and it's from Bookishly. This again was on Etsy, and I love a quote, so I'll just hold this here so you can read it. And it says, "I declare, after all, there is no enjoyment like reading. How much shorter one tires up for anything than of a book." Pride and Prejudice, that's a quote from the book. So, yeah, really enjoy that. I am also, while I'm enjoying my chai latte, I'm trying to have a bit more of a, not not a rest, but a bit of, yeah, a bit of a rest and a bit enjoying these moments a bit more in January. And new habits are quite hard to form, like to keep up. So I was also bought this beautiful book by my husband. And I really would like to make something. Show you something. And a quilted tablet sleeve. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? This is something that I'm hoping to, not particularly that project, but I'm hoping to maybe attempt sometime during this year, and it'll probably be in the warmer months. I'm also enjoying this magazine. This isn't Jane Austen related, but this is what I would like to be today. Isn't that beautiful? So we've got like an electric fire. So I've put the electric fire on, the little flames, the steam is going, so it's kind of got the atmosphere. I've got my candle lit, I've got my dog by me, I've got my books, my Mr. Jax's Lego. Where's the other one? Is it? Yeah, up there. Oh my word. So I'm going to, yes, I haven't got my blanket, Bronte's got the blanket. I need to find a snow picture to put on the front of this video. And there I am. But I haven't got any handmade socks. But isn't that beautiful? And we've just been listening to, at the end, towards the end, I have a playlist. And it's a soundtrack to January. So you can look at this on, we found it on Spotify. And just go on there. And it's called A Bit Bookish. It's got some beautiful songs on there. Yeah, so go and have a look. This is a beautiful, beautiful magazine. And if you enjoy journaling, there's lots of things that you could just pick out. Right, well, I'm going to leave it there, my lovelies. I hope you enjoy what you see. It's just an introduction to all the theme projects that I have. And I will come back during the course of the year and show you my progress. It might be that you might not see anything for like a month, and I'll make something and I'll share it with you. So I hope you enjoy what's coming. I'll say goodbye now, shall I? Yes, I think so. Right, well, take care. If you are into Jane Eyre and if you're taking part in anything, just let me know. If you've got any projects, just let me know, and I'll be super excited to find out. So goodbye, my lovies. Take care, happy crafting, and look after yourself. This is the panel in all its glory. I'll start here. I think this is to make a bag. Another one. So I've got to work out how I'm going to cut this out. I love Mr. Darcy. So these are zipper bags to be made. And there's Jane Austen. Some labels, some quilt labels. Oh, that's very apt, isn't it, for now, for Pride and Prejudice. Printing is just beautiful, isn't it? Mr. Darcy, Elizabeth. There'll be one bag. So I'm really looking forward to cutting into that and deciding how I'm going to put it all together. I'll just give you a good overview. And I do have another copy, a best copy, but this is my everyday for annotations. So I've just divided it into 4 kind of colours. Oh my word, it's just beautiful. I think that's my favourite. Yeah, they're all the blues that I showed you. Look at that. So I'll have to pick one of these as my backing and see if I can alter that for the back of the quilt once I know how big the quilt's going to be. Oh, look, isn't that pretty? Yeah. It's a whole new hobby, isn't it? Just stroking all your crafting materials. Yeah. So this could be a good summer project. My book, my little notions case, and this is what I would like to start. So now that I've showed you, I've got no excuse now not to try it. Beehive yarn, it's so beautiful. So sense and sensibility. And then this really excites me, really excites me. Oh. Right, I'm going to leave it there. I've shown you all my lovely projects, and I don't think this is going to, by the time you see this, I'll probably had 2 weeks, so I'll be able to start 1 or 2 of these projects, and then I can come back and show you some progress, because it's all slow. I don't want to, sorry, that's a terrible angle. I don't want to rush through this. I want to take my time and I want to enjoy it. So I kind of want to make less but enjoy more, if that makes sense. Yeah. All right, my lovies, till I'll see you again. Bye. So I'd share my journey with my cross stitch. This is a sampler kit that I was bought for Christmas from my husband, a Jane Austen counted cross stitch sampler kit. So I'm going to open it up and have a look, and hopefully you'll be with me on this step of the journey. I wanted a kit where everything was included because I don't know anything. Let me just check this out. I don't want to be showing anything that I shouldn't be showing. Right, so it has all the, that's what the finished sampler should look like. This is this Ada? I don't know what count this is. Oh my word. Oh crumbs, I wasn't expecting it to be as big as that. Okay, that's new. And then these are the threads, which I'm assuming are going to go into these holes. Oh my word, look at these, aren't they beautiful? Absolutely beautiful colours. Beautiful muted colours. Right, so I think that could be quite easy. There's a needle, even a needle included in the kit. I don't know if the camera is showing that up. It's here. Yeah. Right, let me just read the instructions. I'll come back to you. Right, I've read all the instructions, and it was as I thought. That I take the Ada and I fold it vertically and horizontally to find the middle of the chart. So I'd take it, I would start with that heart, and maybe I'd work down like this, perhaps as when you're quilting. That's what I'm thinking. It does say about looking after your threads if you think they're going to bleed. I understand the bleeding. I don't know whether it's necessary for me to do. Would it be with just the red and the navy, or in your experience would I have to do it with these as well? let me know. And I've just checked my threads, and they're using it's Ada fabric, but they don't tell you what the, is it the count, is it the stitch count? And I take it the higher the number, the smaller the cross stitch hole. And they're using Madeira, is it Moulin 6-stranded embroidery threads. The John James needle, which that's good because that's an English needle. It's manufactured in this country, so I like that. And the charts, right, so I need to have a look at the charts. Right, so I think the next stage is to untwist these and put these through these holes. Now, looks like I have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I've got 9. Okay, so I will do that. 9. So take it's going to be 2, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 24, 26, 28, 30, right, okay. So I'm going to work my way through this and then I'll come back to you and show you my setup. I just want to, right, I don't know if this is the right way or not. The Ada is too wide for the frame, so I'm just going to roll this round. She says, I don't know. Right. Oh, I see. I'll do those. Is that right? That doesn't seem very tight. Tighten that. Okay. Turn it round. Oh right, okay, that's not how to do it then. I don't think there are any instructions. Okay, so I kind of want it there, don't I? So how do you... so I kind of want it there. Oh, I don't know. I don't think it came with any instructions as to... I'm probably doing it all wrong. And then that's going to go that side, is that? Why does that keep coming out? Oh. Right, Mr. Jackson's putting the trees down. I need to go and help him. Right, I'm rearing to go now. Mr. Jack sorted the frame out. I have a... You evidently put it on the roller and then you just roll it and it tightens and then adjust it as you need it. So I'm aiming to do the aiming to do that heart. So I'll get my chart and I'll do that and come back and show you. Feels quite awkward and clumsy at the moment. It's getting used to how to position the frame. And when you're cross stitching, do you use both hands or do you use just one, your right and your left? Right, okay. I suppose it'll take a while to get into your rhythm, won't it? To finish up today's little vlog of my Jane Austen projects that I'd like to finish this year, and that is a jigsaw. I seem to have really got into jigsaws in the last couple of years, and I've dug out of my cupboard one of the jigsaws that I would like to start this year. And funny enough, it is a Jane Austen jigsaw. Look at this, look at this. Oh, let me turn it around, that'll be better. Isn't that beautiful? Really lovely. It's 1,000 pieces. So really would like to have a go at this. So all the Christmas stuff is put away now. The jigsaw board is free. I've got one of those mats that opens up and that you can slide it under the couch. I've also went and bought, I think, 3 or 4 of these, and they're just these foam sheets. So I gave one to Freddie and one to Benjamin for them to be able to do their jigsaw. I think I'm only going to have one on the go, and I'm going to hopefully start to finish. But I do have an impulse buy, and it's something that I saw on Instagram. And where did I buy it from? Oh, crumbs. I think I bought it from Hobbycraft, and it was reduced to £7, £7.50. Look at this. And it's called Vintage Knitting and Crochet. And it's a Ravensburg puzzle. Again, that's 1,000 pieces. I bought one for my eldest daughter, and we're going to have I don't know what you would call it, not a cast on, a jigsaw along. But we're going to get this one first. Get this one completed first. Oh, word, look at this. I can't even open it. So the first job is obviously to separate these sides. And this is really nice. I don't know if this is something that's new to Jigsaw. Is there a new Jigsaw jargon? So I think this helps you put it together. So I don't know quite where I'm going to start. I don't know whether to start with the C down here. There's a bit of blue, and there, and there, right the way up there. And on the back are all the different characters from Jane Austen's books. So I think that's going to be lovely to sit and do that. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this little episode, and I hope to come back and show you some progress on my projects. So I think there isn't very much to say apart from thank you for joining me. Yeah, thank you for joining me. Wish you a happy new year, and let me know in the comments down below what you're currently working on, if you've got any Jane Austen projects on the go or in the pipeline, on the list. And yes, what's your favourite craft? Let me know. Are you into jigsaw? Seems to be like a big thing now. Everybody's back into their jigsaws. So I'm happy that I've got plenty of things to keep my mind and my hands occupied. So till next time, my lovies, stay safe, happy crafting. I'll see you soon. Bye.